Good evening. I decided that it's been a few days. I would like to give you all an update. So, when I started this journey on July 23rd, I started it with a 1 meal reversal to help with type 2 diabetes. In this transition of things, some things have happened. I don't know why it happened, but it did. And I'm going to give you an update. So, the update is this. I'm finally doing better. It looks like I may be on the other side of this chaos. And I'm folding laundry while I'm doing this. Why not? Show you I am a real person. And struggles are real. Okay. So, if you have watched and followed my other videos, you know good and well that this journey, along my journey of things, trying to improve my health, about every 5 years, my health seems to change. Don't know why. Don't know how. Don't know what the reason is. I mean, it could be God. Who knows? Whatever you believe in. I believe in God. You don't have to if you don't want to. That is entirely your choice. And these videos are not to try and persuade you to believe in God. This is just my personal journey on what I'm dealing with and how my body is responding to the situation. Okay, so the last update, I was going through a struggle of having to titrate down on insulin. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I am going to tell you that along this journey, I have learned some things. First of all, not all insulins are the same. The one insulin that I was on, thank God for this, only stays in the system for 24 hours. It does not build up in the system. It does not accumulate in the system. After the 24 hours, it's out of your system. That's it. So if you don't take any more after that, guess what? You're okay. Thank God. Okay? But if you are a type 2 diabetic, going off of insulin without doctor's care is not advisable. And I am not here to advise anyone to go on this 1 meal reversal and go off your insulin. Please do not do that. Okay? I'm only doing these videos to share with you what has happened to me, what I've done, what I've had to do, and why. Because I want to be transparent. I want you guys to understand. Now, I am 50 years old, turned 50 on the 26th of July. I have different medical conditions, and I can promise you, my body does not go by the book. It never has. I don't think it ever will. Okay, so I was on this 1 meal reversal, started at July 23rd, and 5 days later, on July 28th, by the way, I did not go down on my insulin, did not go up on my insulin, as long as my blood sugar stayed between 2 and 250, and the sugar was improving, I was not going to go up or down on my insulin. The reason I wasn't going to do that is because I wanted to know for sure if it was the diet. And look, you don't want your blood sugar to be 250. Don't get me wrong, I'm not even advertising or promoting for that. But it was a safe range for me to know, and everybody's different, okay? It was a safe range for me to know that if it was the diet. And by the way, every day that I was on this 1 meal reversal for the 5 days, my blood sugar was improving. And it was doing it slowly. But you don't want anything to be fast. My weight was adjusting slowly. My blood sugar was adjusting slowly. And it was going in a positive direction. So I was very pleased with it because I could stay on the current insulin and I didn't really have to worry. And by the way, for anyone following me and anybody wants to know, I was on 46 units of Lantus. Yes, Lantus and Toujeo are interchangeable insulins. Okay? However, they are not the same. They are from the same company. Yes, they are not the same. Lantus does not stay in your system after 24 hours. Lantus does not accumulate in your system. Toujeo does. Toujeo stays in your system for at least 36 hours. Not only that, but Toujeo accumulates in your system. If you are on Toujeo, you will have to titrate down if your blood sugars improve and change. And I strongly advise and suggest you do it with a doctor. Okay? Don't do what I've done. But I'm going to explain and walk you through why I have done what I've done. Okay. So, 5 days into this plan, my blood sugar plummeted, nosedived. It dropped down. So I took my insulin the night before. No. I didn't take it at night. I'm sorry. I took it in the afternoon, but I had not had a lot of sleep, so I went back to sleep. When I took the 46 units of Lantus, my blood sugar was 230. I had not eaten since 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I believe. And this has got to be rewashed. Okay. I took it around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 hours later. I woke up. My blood sugar was 109. Guess what? Within a matter of minutes, it nosedived to 74 and was still dropping. Scared the life out of me. I am not going to lie. It scared me so bad. I did what the protocol is to do. The protocol to do is to drink something sweet, juice, sugar soda, which, by the way, we don't keep sugar sodas around because guess what? Why would I? We're diabetics. My son is not a diabetic, but me and my husband are. And honestly, we were trying to get our blood sugar under control. So keeping things that are tempting in the house is not going to help us. It's just not. Okay? So, when in keeping of that in the house, I did have my son's sweet tea because he drinks sweet tea. So, I started to drink that. And I had cocoa water. So, I started to drink a little bit of cocoa water. Had about 4 ounces cocoa water. Was drinking the sweet tea. Was doing the right things. I was supposed to wait 15 minutes and then eat something, but I had, because I was in a panic, I had a granola bar. I had a chocolate chip granola bar. Not a keto granola bar, but a granola bar. Okay, I was doing the right things. This is what you're supposed to do. The rule is drink something, 15 minutes later, eat something like an actual meal. And if you're really, really low, then eat hard candy, take sugar tablets, something like that. All right? Well, my blood sugar kept nosediving. I was scared. Okay, now understand, I'm on a continuous glucose meter. I have a sensor. Okay? I did not totally go just based on the sensor. What tripped me off was how I was feeling. I was feeling shaky. I was feeling weak. And then I started feeling like I wanted to vomit. And this was all happening fast. I am 50 years old with special needs teenager and an elderly husband. And I'm the only driver in this household, believe me. I was scared. and I was worried about my family. I was worried about me. Yes. But why was I worried about me? I was worried about me because of my family. Because I wanted my family to be okay. And my son was scared. I was scared. My husband was scared. And I was trying to do all the right things. Alright. This took me on a journey and a half. But I'm so grateful. Here it is, August 4th. Insulin's out of my system. I have gone off the insulin right now. I am trying to eat sensibly. I'm letting the sugar rebalance and stabilize. I will take insulin if I need to, as needed. I will take my glipizide, which is my intermediate pill, as needed if I need to. As long as the sugar stays steady today, I am going to go back on the 1 meal reversal eating plan. Okay? I am okay by the grace of God. But I can tell you I have been through some things. And I do not give medical advice. I do not encourage anyone to handle anything like this without doctor's care. I tried to go through my clinical pharmacist who was handling my diabetes. By the way, I recommend if you have diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2, get you an endocrinologist. It will probably be your saving grace, because if you go through something like this, you can call your endocrinologist and you can go through them and they will best direct and guide you. A pharmacy can't not really direct you. Your insulin company can't really direct you. And your primary doctor and a clinical pharmacist really are not the best ones to direct you. Even an emergency room is not really best to direct you either. They just don't have the experience. So get you an endocrinologist. Follow with an endocrinologist. Let them help you. Let them guide and direct you. I am not the greatest believer in doctors. I don't feel like they're healthcare. I feel like they're more sick care. But I will say, I feel like with some of the specialists, I feel like maybe they are healthcare. But in any case, please get you an endocrinologist. Don't go through the struggle. Don't go through the hell that I just went through. I'm very grateful I'm doing better. I'm very grateful that I am rising above this. And it is all thanks to God, because I couldn't do it without Him. He is my saving grace. He's my doctor. He's my lawyer. He's whatever in the world I need. Okay? He's even my help for being a parent.
Well, I've done what I could